and get a go to my website, deletelaws.com, and get a trifold. Laminate a copy of your driver's license front and back, your insurance and registration card, put it on a laminated slip, and it goes inside your trifold above your visor. Use the touchdown position. Hand goes on the seat over here as you film. This hand goes up, grabs the trifold, your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. Everything that you do with the cop, you show the camera first. Cop pulls you over, license, registration. I'm already like this. I'm already filming the copper. So what's the first thing you do when you see a copper? You start recording, and your hands, look at my hands. I put my elbow right on that knob. You see that? And now I got my phone, and I'm recording inward right here. I'm recording myself. And then, of course, when the camera shoots across my face and goes out the window, it's hitting the copper. You always want that camera on yourself, so if anything happens to you, we can see you get hit. We want to make sure that you're in the camera. So you film like this. You hold your hands up in the touchdown position. Then when copper pulls you over, reach up, grab your trifold, your laminated driver's license, proof of registration, insurance. Right there, cop says, hey, can I get your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance? You pull it down and you hand it to him. There it is. Now he has my license, registration, proof of insurance. He says, hey, where are you going? Perfect. Now you grab your trifold out the top. You point at the trifold where it says, I plead the Fifth Amendment. You show it to the cop and you say, I plead the Fifth Amendment, officer. Where you heading? Officer, I just showed you on the trifold, I plead the Fifth. Please don't ask me any more questions. If I violated a code, then give me a ticket. I want to leave. Thank you for your time. You know how fast you were going? Officer, you're now harassing me. I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I showed it to the camera. This footage is going to go to the judge when I sue you. As soon as I hand him this, where are you coming from? Where are you going? What are you doing? Who'd you date when you were in 11th grade? Eat my shorts, copper. Stop harassing me. I've already invoked my Fifth Amendment right. I have a right to counsel if you're going to question me. You don't see my lawyer here with me, do you? So get the flock out of here. Go have a ham sandwich. Go beat your wife. Go beat your 8-year-old kid. Get the flock away from my car. You're on camera. Everything's going to be on camera. Can you step out of the car? Sure, I'll step out of the car. Cop says, can I search your car? Sure, you can search my car. Go ahead. He starts to search it. I revoke consent. It's on my trifold, United States versus Williams. I revoke consent. There's not enough drug dogs to get there in time, or they violate Rodriguez versus United States 2015. You use that trifold like it's a piano that you're playing. It'll keep you safe from the piggies. You got to get used to this. You got to get used to mincing the words you use properly, because they're trying to mince words with you to arrest you, steal your car, kidnap you, and put you in a frickin' dungeon. I wish that wasn't true. I wish this wasn't my business. I really wish that I had no trifold business, where I didn't sell a trifold to make a living, because so many people didn't have to worry about their rights being violated. But that's not the case. That's not the case. If you answer one question, where are you going? I'm going to my mom's house. Where are you coming from? You writing a book? You want to be my boyfriend? What are you talking about? Why are you asking me all these questions? We're not dating, bro. I'm straight. Sorry, homie. Don't ask me where I'm going. It says on the trifold, I do not agree to answer any questions. Don't ask me where I'm going. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Use your trifold. Use it. I sell it for $9. You can download it. Then you have a copy. You can give it to all your friends. Or if you don't have $9, I'll give it to you for free. I'll give it to you for free. There's my grifting ways. I give away the product I sell for free. I'm a real grifter. Get my trifold. Get it in your car. If you don't have one, I'll give you one for free. If you can't afford $9, if you no problem. If you can afford the $30 one, get it. Put it in your car. It's badass. Keep it. Use your damn trifold. By the way, when you get the $30 indestructible one, I send it. I give you a nice thick. It's actually a broccoli wad. You know, the broccoli wad rubber band's a nice thick black rubber band. That's what Aaron Queen's talking about, because I really want you to put the trifold up on your visor, just like that. Put that around your visor, your trifold. How many people don't have their license, registration, proof of insurance? I do a photocopy of my driver's license. I do a laser copy of the front of my driver's license and the back of my driver's license, because I'm not going to put my actual driver's license in a plastic laminated fold. So what I do is I do a laser copy of the front and the back, and then I do a laser copy of my registration proof of insurance, and then I put them on one long plastic card that kind of mimics the same size as my trifold. And then my registration, insurance, and proof of ID all goes in here. And then when the cop pulls me over, I use this touchdown position. That's why I give you guys the rubber band with your order. It's a small little thing, but I don't want you trying to find the right rubber band. I sell you a nice, thick, black broccoli wad rubber band that goes right inside of your, right there. What's wrong with having the necessary tools above your head, putting your hands above the steering wheel so you don't get shot? They're shooting people. Well, I wish it was a joke. I really wish I didn't have a business. I wish my business was failing miserably because so many cops were doing it right. That's what I wish. It's just not the case. You got to have the trifold on you. And I don't care about your $9. I'll give it to you for free. Get it in your car. I appreciate it if you can buy it. Thanks. I don't care. Your $9 ain't going to make or break me, bud. Your $30 for the indestructible one doesn't make or break my day today. It just doesn't. But if you have my trifold in your car, it might make or break your day. It could save your life. Someone wrote me an email the other day, and I talked about this the other day, and they said, Chili, the guy started the back and forth with me, and right away I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. He said, where are you coming from? And I said, I don't answer any questions. It's on the trifold.
Well, sir. Pulled over because of her speed. It's your license, please. Where are you headed today? That's perfect. It's your license, please.
Sure. That's my license, insurance, proof of registration.
Mr. Casher, you still live at that mailing address you have here? That's for purpose of the infraction, sir. I don't want to get mailed out to somewhere else. All right, so just remain inside the vehicle. I'll be right back.
He said, okay. And he went back and did his thing. That's what I want to hear. I want your testimonial. I want to hear from you that I used your trifold. I didn't answer any questions. I got a ticket, but I didn't have to have that. Where are you going? Where are you coming from? What's your favorite color? Can I search your car? Which what I do now, when I know this jackboot thug pig is going to search my car, on your trifold is the 2018 case of Williams versus United States. And as soon as they say, I want to search your car, I know that this jackboot thug pig is going to invoke the Carroll Doctrine, the exigent circumstances clause of the Carroll Doctrine, and say that he's searching my car because he believes I have contraband, or he believes there's a possible loss of life, a danger to someone's life. So I just got this feeling this cop's going to search my car. So I tell him, he goes, hey, can I search your car? And I go, sure, you can search my car. Step out for me. Sure. I start to get out. He starts to search my car. And I say, oh, officer, I revoke consent. I revoke consent. It's right here, 2018, United States versus Williams. It says right on my trifold right here that if I can give consent, I revoke consent. He says, oh, I'm going to call a drug dog out here, do a walk around your car. I said, oh, sorry, officer, 2015 Rodriguez versus United States says that you can't extend a traffic stop to search my car without a single articulable fact or reasonable articulable suspicion that I'm somehow doing something where you need a drug dog out here. And if they can't do that, which they can't, oh, I'm going on a hunch, everything, remember, you're filming everything. Then you got that copper when you go to court. And anything that he gets from your car is fruit of the poisonous tree, the 1961 case of Matt versus Ohio. I really wish that I didn't have this business. But I do. But I do because so many people are cheated by the pigs. Because so many people are cheated by the pigs. OTVO. Everybody put it in the chat. OTVO. OTVO. Put it in the chat. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Where are you coming from? Going to work? You live in this area? Now, at this point, by the third or fourth question, me being the mother, or I would say, hey, cop, I told you 3 times. I plead the 5th. Now back the fuck up. Leave me alone. You have no right to question me. Do your job. give me a ticket or don't, but off, piggy. That would be my response. I don't recommend that you do that response. I recommend you go like this. Where are you going? Where are you heading? What are you doing? What time are you coming home? Did you sleep with your wife last night? Are you dating anybody? Do you like steak? Do you like eggs? Do you like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam. I do not like green eggs and ham. And instead of answering any of those things, I simply say, Copper, I plead the Fifth Amendment. Copper keeps questioning me, and I say, I'm not going to answer any questions. Please leave me alone. Any further questioning is out. Copper, I plead the Fifth Amendment.
Do you see that? That's the old trifold right there. Do you see that? That is this trifold right here. What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. What is going on? I see Chevy. Chevy's in the chat. What's up, Playboy? April's here. Good to see you, April. Joel is here. What is going on? America Online 2.0. What is going on, America Online? Danielle Brown is here. Danielle, you'll have to help me keep track of receipts. AMG Stealth. Steve Conkler, big supporter, man. This guy, I'll show you what he did, just not right now. It's gonna take a second. AMG Stealth Citizens Broadcast Cooperative is here. What is going on, everybody? How are you guys? So I got it up. I got the new channel up. I got it up. There it is right there. The new channel is up. First Amendment Auditor is up. We have 11 subscribers. Those mostly coming from Team DLZ. There is the link in the chat. AMG Stealth. What's up, Playboy? Kyle is here. What is going on? The tribe is here. What is going on? I just got done working out. I am still sweating. I'm not sure if you guys can see the sweat. Me too. I got it up, Vincent. I got it up. There it is. I got up First Amendment Auditor. I said it would be up by Monday. It is Monday. The channel is up. Please get over there and subscribe. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go live. There's a reason why I want to go live on that channel. I'm sweating like a big dog. Just got off the exercise bike, sweating my arse off right now. I don't have any pants on. AMG Stealth, what is going on? Holy smokes, Tower Time is here. It is, that is live. You guys can please subscribe to the new channel. I'll start putting content on there. As a matter of fact, the video that I'm going to make today, right here, I'm going to cut it in little sections and I'm going to put it on First Amendment Auditor because I just got the 1AA logo done. Those are the 3 different logos I was trying. What is going on? Geo is here, everybody. What is going on? Right on, man. Did you guys join teamdlz.com? I got a new video up on Team DLZ. Have you guys seen that? The videos I put on Team DLZ take me 3 times as long as any other video that I do because I have to do so many different things. I'm producing this project completely by myself right now, but teamdlz.com is up on a website, and then this is the new YouTube page, First Amendment Auditor. We're going to rebrand. Remember, I have women's t-shirts in stock. Small, medium, large, extra large, and double XL. I have those 5 sizes in for women. For hoodies, for men or women, I have small, I have double XL and triple XL, and I've only got a few left of the hoodies. They are absolutely badass. So, it is what it is. Jeff is in the room. Chris Beaumont is in the room. What is going on? Thank you, Jethro. I appreciate it. Make sure everybody gets over here and subscribes to this new channel. Brick Jonesy is in the room. April Stomper. I have not seen. There she is. There he is. I plead the fifth. As usual, supporting me, promoting me. I plead the fifth. You are amazing, and I love the hell out of you. You are absolutely amazing, and I can't believe all these people who come in here. Butch the Original, Melisa, Dawn DeBomb. Man, I'm so grateful that you guys came because this is a family here. You guys know that. We are tight. And no matter what anybody says or does, nobody permeates this group. They can try to talk down. They can try to say bad things about us. But all we do is help people. And I'm super grateful for Danielle Brown because I don't have a jail ATM account. Balloon Thief is in here. I don't have a jail ATM account. So my friend Danielle Brown, I'm sending her money and she's putting it on the books. I'm going to send another 50 over to you tonight for Dawn. And if anybody else sent me any donations, make sure you signify Craig, Hendry, or Don. And then someone sent me a super chat, a Cash App the other day and said, here, Chili. I'll show you who that. It might have been this guy right there. It might have been Chevy. What's up, Playboy? Didn't forget about your doggy dog right here. God bless you, Chevy. You are, dude, you're the real deal, Holyfield. There's very few people in the world who are actual like down, and that's Chevy. He truly is down. I have a really great video to show you, and there's a real backlog here. There's a real story here that has developed, and I'll tell you a little bit of the story. But first, let me introduce you to the auditor whose channel we're going to take a look at. And this auditor and I have been in touch. I'm going to play the recorded phone call between this auditor and I. I have his full permission. I've spoken to him. I told him everything I do is recorded and on the record. This channel right here, First Amendment Protection Agency. And when I was in the dungeon for 4 months, I had a lot of time to sit there and think. And I laid in bed and I sat there and thought. Because you're stuck in this bed for 18 months. AMG Stealth, thank you. I so appreciate you. You another diehard team. Look, AMG Stealth is wearing the We Don't Stop hoodie in the home picture. Such a gigantic, huge, amazing supporter. Like, I'm just humbled and grateful to all the people who have helped me so much. And the studio, if you guys are not on teamdlz.com, I put that video unlisted on the new channel, First Amendment Auditor. I will release it in a few days and I'll let everybody see it. Tower Time is here. So this channel right here, First Amendment Auditor, do you guys want to see the audit first or do you want to hear the phone call? You guys take a vote, audit or phone call first. Which do you want to do? Do you want to see the audit first or do you want to hear the phone call? I had such a great workout. I'm so back on track. I'm myself again. I'm myself again. It literally took me, Ryu Serious Audits is in the room. What is going on? It really took me almost 4 months now. As much time as I was in jail is how much time it has taken me. Okay, so audit. Okay, so you guys want to see the audit first. Okay, so this is dope. This is dope. And of course, I cannot take any credit for this man's work, none at all whatsoever. To go and stand in front of people and stand in front of cops and stand your ground, I don't take any credit for Johnny. Johnny is the auditor in this. He literally is my arms and legs right now. He's half my age. I'm 50. I think he's 25. And so this
right there is what continues.
This is the audit right here. And I should play a few minutes of the phone call, but I'm not going to. I will play it right afterwards. But this is the audit. And Johnny and I have been talking for about a week. And I haven't got First Amendment Auditor completely launched yet. And I haven't been on the street because I'm building the studio. You can't be in two places at the same time. I expressed my feelings and thoughts to Johnny, who is First Amendment Protection Agency. That's the name of his channel. I'll drop the link down in the chat. And I said to him, hey, let's do something together. And he said, let's do it. And so check out this audit, and then I'll let you hear the conversation we had before he did the audit.
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
Are you with the company?
Oh, yeah, I do work for a company. I'm with the First Amendment Protection Agency. Oh, yeah, no worries. I'm just out here. I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record out here in public and seeing if people respect the
Did you hear that? I'm stress testing the First Amendment rights.
First Amendment right to public photography and the freedom of press out here today. Do you support the First Amendment?
Of course.
Awesome. Cool. Good to hear.
All right. This is private property, though.
Thank you for coming. I plead the fifth. God bless you.
Oh,
Yeah, no, the bank.
Love you, brother.
I have no intention of going inside the bank at all. I'm going to stay right here on the public passageway.
You're also not speaking to our customers at all.
Oh, I mean, that's protected by the First Amendment, too.
Just disturbing the peace, I guess, is really the.
Well, obviously, like, don't run outside the crosswalks. Don't eat the yellow snow. I know how to live life. Yeah.
Perfect. Just want to double check.
Yep. Thank you. Well,
Thank
thank you
you.
for supporting our First Amendment today.
Yeah, she's going to give him directives. Don't talk to our customers. What is she talking about?
What's going on today? Oh, nothing really. Just out here stress testing the First Amendment.
Look at the Nazi uniforms in Massachusetts. That's a Massachusetts uniform. If you compare this hat right here, it's exactly like Hitler's SS.
Right to record in public and seeing who supports the freedom of the press as part of the First Amendment. You support the freedom? You support the First Amendment of the United States Constitution?
So you can see me putting in my ATM numbers with that camera.
Well, that was a yes or a no question. The box is about that big, and that answer was like that big. Thank you very much. Well, it was nice to meet you too.
Okay. Hey, you have a good day. Okay.
Yep, you as well.
What's your name?
I like I said, I'm going to stay private and I'm going to discontinue the conversation with you.
Who do you represent?
Karen.
I represent the United States people.
Oh, damn. How about a round of applause for First Amendment Audit Protection Agency? Put it in the chat for me. Good job, dude. First Amendment Protection Agency. Listen to what he says right here. So spot on.
Like I said, I'm going to stay private and I'm going to discontinue the conversation with you.
Who do you represent?
I represent the United States people.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay.
Yep. Okay. He sure does, honey. He represents the United States people. Now, so this audit is fire. It's so good. I want you guys to hear a little bit of the conversation. We're going to come right back to this bad chicken.
Yo, Silly, what's going on, my man? How we doing?
Johnny, how you doing?
Not too bad, man. How about yourself?
Nothing. I was just watching First Amendment Protection Agency. I just watched your latest video, and I saw that pastor sent out a guy from the congregation to come talk to you.
Yeah, no, it was pretty funny. I don't know what his problem was with me, but he definitely seemed to be a little scared or something. Not sure what was up with that, but I thought that was pretty funny.
You hit him with the "I'm out here stress testing my First Amendment rights," and he completely diffused.
Yeah, no, I did find that to be extremely helpful, and it definitely worked. And I'm going to continue doing that for sure. I'm going to see how it goes content wise, if you know what I mean. Obviously, because chaos pays as far as YouTube goes for content, but honestly, as far as the movement goes, it seems to work a whole lot better.
So here's that clip if you want to hear this real quick.
Hi. Good morning. How's it going?
You just want to know why you videoed?
Oh, I'm just out here. I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public places.
Okay. What do you mean? I don't get it.
Well, a lot of people have a problem with public photography, and I go out here and just as you guys are out here on a main street, I go and try to defend the other parts of the First Amendment by stress testing the First Amendment right and see how people react in real time.
Yeah, he just wanted me to ask you.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you.
Yep, you got it.
Nailed it. Just like that.
Yo, Silly, what's going on? Gave the word of advice. It definitely worked. Definitely worked without a doubt.
I'm happy to see that a First Amendment auditor who's active in the field went out and used it, and it worked great. He completely defused. The whole interaction was 15 seconds, and then he was walking away. I didn't see the rest of it after that. I was just like, oh, man, I got to have Johnny call me.
Yeah.
Talk to him about what I just saw, because that was so dope. You just completely defused that guy in 2 seconds flat.
Yeah, and I'm seriously, I'm excited to use it like with a police officer and see what happens if I'm on the street or in a public building. We'll see how it goes.
Well, that's going to help you if you're any kind of lawsuit that you file, because if you notify him right away, because now almost every cop in the country knows what a First Amendment auditor is, and now when you say to him, "This is a First Amendment audit," now it's up to him to violate your rights. And almost every judge in the country now knows what a First Amendment auditor is.
Right.
So I think that it will help you so much in your lawsuits that you're going to have to file as you continue down this road.
Well, yeah, no, I seriously agree. And, overall, seriously, I appreciate the word of advice. And if in the future, when you're posting on that channel, I know you're going to be putting out like informational videos on how to do stuff and stuff like that, how to do the audits. You're more than welcome to use any of my clips that you want that you think fit that type of bill, and you can put them. That'd be huge, Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I want to promote your channel, number one, and then number two, I want to work with other First Amendment auditors who understand that it's really about flex testing our rights. Of course, there's always going to be chaos ensues. Where are you at? What city and state were you in here?
I'm in Massachusetts. I was in Worcester today.
Oh shit! All my calls are recorded, Johnny. I didn't know you were in a two-party consent state, but all my calls are recorded.
It's all good, dude. I'm not worried about it.
I highly recommend that you download Tape a Call, TAPE-A-call, and anybody you talk to outside of me, you make sure you record that phone call, Johnny.
Yeah.
You make sure you record that phone call. You can even say, hold on a second, let me get something done, hit add a call, call your tape a call, merge the calls, and then record it. Because the more and more famous you get, the more and more people know you. People who you wouldn't think would try to sabotage you will absolutely try to sabotage you. They'll do a phone call with you, and then they'll say, oh, this is what he said on the phone call. And you'll go, I didn't say anything like that. And you won't be able to defend yourself because they'll sit there and lie. And it is surreal, dude, when it happens to you. It is surreal.
Seriously. Just looking at your whole situation and what you dealt with and how long you went for, like seriously, the entire time you were in. I wasn't posting at that time. I was taking a break and kind of studying up on everything and dealing with personal issues myself. But just seeing how long you were in there, dude, it really put it in perspective for me too. That I got to go about it smarter. And I listened to all your videos when you came back and talked about how to act differently, and that's really that really was always in my mind when I came back and wanted to do it more towards the right direction. My lawsuits that I have out with South Carolina, they're bringing up all that, what I said about when I got arrested the 3 times in like 25 minutes in my first arrest. They were talking about how I talked like shit to him,
And the thing is you have the right to do it. But the question is the application of the judiciary going to treat you as though you do have your First Amendment right? Or are they going to say, oh, well, he was disrespectful and rude. And the judge goes, well, then let's lock him up.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it happened to me. It's real. I called that bailiff a pig in court. And she started to steam out of her eyes and ears. She should have held me in contempt and said, I now pass this trial on because I'm triggered. I need to walk away from this. But she didn't. Instead, she did not hold me in contempt specifically to put me in jail for a long period of time.
I know it was scary. It was scary to watch, man. It was very it didn't even seem real at that point. Like when I was watching it and I first heard about it, I didn't even know if it was true. But then I saw the video of the court case. I was like, oh my God, holy shit, it's crazy.
Absolutely. We have to, and I say this because you are.
Listen to this next part, and then we're going to go back and watch Johnny's audit. And look what he does with this information. He is the master of his own domain.
An alpha male leader, and we have to.
Oh my God, holy shit, it's crazy.
Absolutely. We have to, and I say this because you are an alpha male leader, and we have to clean up this First Amendment industry, because we can get more people to join us and film cops more actively if we clean up the industry. If we clean it up and we really make it an industry and not just an independent maverick like you or I going out and telling the cops to go f themselves, which half of them deserve it. But at the same time,
right, if not more than that.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh yeah. I'm gonna run for office, so I'm trying to toe the line here of public scrutiny and public perception. So, but yeah, it's half of them are dirty jackboot thug pigs. So it's like,
yep.
But at the same.
Put a 1 in the chat if at least half the cops are dirty jackboot thug pigs that would lie, cheat, steal, misrepresent you, lie on reports, use violence on people who didn't need violence used upon them.
At the same time, we saw what happened to me. We saw the way it went down. And it's like, if you're really going to be a leader, and you're a leader, Johnny, for sure, don't ever let anybody put doubt in your cup and you drink it. Most people cannot do what you do. They're too afraid. And so I just feel like we need to clean this up. We got to clean it up. We got to be tight. Otherwise, we're going to turn other people off from filming police. And especially with the citizens, when they come up to you and say, what are you doing? You say, I'm stress testing our First Amendment rights. Are you going to respect our First Amendment rights and help me do this properly? That gets that citizen either walking away from you or immediately on your side. And if they're still adversarial against you, you don't have to say another word. Just film them, because they're going to show that they don't know anything about the Constitution, anything about our rights. And so you're going to look like the hero, because the guy comes up to you and says, what are you doing? And you say, I'm stress testing our First Amendment rights. Don't you respect that? And if he says no, then the crowd is going to be completely on your side. Whereas when I was calling those guys pigs and bastards and ACAB and all that, the judges have been so against me the whole time, and we saw what a tyrannical judge can do. And I don't.
So there it is, the long and the short of the tutelage of a young man who is so brave and fearless. And now let's watch the application of Me 222. I do have women's shirts in. They're only $20 plus $6 shipping and handling. You just hit me up on email and I'll get you a shirt. They're going to be on the website tomorrow. But now let's watch Johnny.
Right there is what can
Let's watch Johnny. Let's watch him use the application of what the two. Now remember, I cannot take credit for what this man did. It's real easy to teach somebody. Teachers teach, doers do. And so I may have taught him a little something, but full credit goes to First Amendment Protection Agency. Now watch how he takes these people to school.
I represent the United States people.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay.
Lezzo TVO.
He has a right to. He's in a public space. He has a right to videotape anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Brian Collins. Oh, this is not what I'm doing.
You are. You have this poor woman. You have such an asshole.
Look at Johnny. Johnny, put it out there, doggy.
Go, baby.
Poor woman, all upset.
Hey, we appreciate you standing up for the First Amendment today in public. Thank you very much. We appreciate your activism.
What is going on today, guys? Today we are in Whitensville. We're going to be going around and stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public and seeing how people react in real time, knowing they're recorded, which is otherwise known as the Hawthorne effect. So stick around. We have a couple places to go today, and we'll be rolling out some new videos real soon. So hope you guys enjoy the video. And if you're not, make sure you subscribe to
So, you know, when I talked to Johnny on the phone, he said, I'm watching and listening to the channel. He just mentioned the Hawthorne effect. Everything we do has a reverberation effect. And this young man here, probably 25 years old, half my age, he's out there doing. You got to give him all the credit in the world. You got to give him most respect you possibly can.
Never miss the latest and the greatest from the best and the best. We'll see you.
Lezzo TVO. She's retiring in January, Wyatt. Talked to 20 lawyers. She has absolute immunity. I am suing for personal damages, though. We have the lawsuit written. I just haven't made it to Nevada yet to file.
Not sure if we have somebody walking up. Yeah, we most definitely do.
He was educated. He took, listen, like, if anybody's ever coached wrestling, boxing, jiu-jitsu, any sort of contact sport, you can teach somebody all day. If they can't apply what's been taught, then it doesn't matter. Johnny takes it to a whole new level. This man is on another level.
Hi, can I help you with something?
I'm sorry?
Can I help you with something?
No, I'm all set. Thank you.
Are you with a vendor?
I'm sorry?
Are you with the company?
Oh, yeah, I do work for a company. I'm with the First Amendment Protection Agency.
Okay, we just got a little concerned.
Oh, yeah, no worries. I'm just out here. I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record out here in public and seeing if people respect the First Amendment right to public photography and the freedom of press out here today. Do you support the First Amendment?
Of course.
Awesome. Cool. Good to hear.
All right. This is private property, though.
Yeah, no, the bank. I'm not going. I have no intention of going inside the bank at all. I'm going to stay right here on the public passageway.
You're also not speaking to our customers at all.
Oh, I mean, that's protected by the First Amendment too.
Just disturbing the peace, I guess, is really the.
Well, obviously, like, don't run outside the crosswalks. Don't eat the yellow snow. I know how to live life.
Yeah. Perfect. Just want to double check.
Yep. Thank you. Well, thank you for supporting our First Amendment today. How's it going, man?
I think it's great what you're doing.
Well, I appreciate it. Seriously.
It makes me chuckle when I see her come out.
Awesome. Hey, well, you know, all I explained to her was that I'm out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public. And I'm here on a public passageway, and we're seeing if people respect the First Amendment right to the freedom of press and everything like that. And they said, you know what she said to me? She said, yeah, just as long as you're not talking to our customers. And I said, I absolutely can talk to the customers. It's protected by the First Amendment. That also encompasses that. So here, I really like to have you go look at the channel. I put out informational videos on the First Amendment and how to deal with police.
You're the first person I've seen here.
Well, sounds like the first and the best. So you got nowhere else to look, man. I'm glad I met you in person. You as well, man. I'm sorry, I really can't hear you.
I'd rather you not be taking my picture and stuff here.
Oh, I'm just videoing.
Yeah, I'd rather you not. I'd rather
Well, what I'm actually out here doing, I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record and seeing how people respect the freedom of the press out here on a public sidewalk. Do you support the First Amendment?
I do.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Do you support my right to privacy?
Well, I do, but not in public.
Can someone give me 5 stars in the comment section real quick? 5 stars for Johnny over at First Amendment Protection Agency. I can teach somebody all day to be this Johnny on the spot, pardon the pun, Johnny, to be this Johnny on the spot. He has to be quick on his feet. When she says, well, do you respect my right to privacy? Listen to his answer.
Well, what I'm actually out here doing, I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record and seeing how people respect the freedom of the press out here on a public sidewalk. Do you support the First Amendment?
I do.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Do you support my right to privacy?
Well, I do, but not in public. There is no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am.
Interesting concept.
I'm sorry, you've what?
It's an interesting concept. I understand.
Well, it's not really a concept, that's the law.
He turned her. Interesting concept, she says.
Yeah, I just would rather not be.
Well, I understand. I'd rather people not come out here wearing pink shirts. It's not really my favorite color, but they still do it. It's still their right to do so.
Interesting.
All right. Well,
All right, well, good luck with you.
thank you very much.
She went from she didn't want to be filmed on public to wishing him luck. Wow. Everything. I mean, I wish I could get on the street and do what he's doing right now. But number one, city cops in LA, if there's someone filming outside of a bank, the cops are not coming. That's just not going to happen here in Los Angeles. And number two, I can't be in 2 places. You guys saw the video on teamdlz.com today. I can't do this all day and then get out on the street at the exact same time. She wished him luck by the time he drove away, by the time she was driving away.
Thank you for your support.
Slammed on the brakes.
I can't hear you.
Why are you recording me?
I'm out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public. Do you support the First Amendment? Well, I just told you, I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public and the right to freedom of the press. Do you support the First Amendment?
Just asking.
I just told you.
Why don't you put a sign up?
There is no reason.
He couldn't say he wouldn't support the First Amendment, so he had to give a directive and say, put a sign up. It's a beautiful audit. 5 stars for Johnny. Look at this. Look at all these. Lezo TVO, Jennifer Hill, Rick Jonesy, Life Under the Microscope, Melisa, Joe W., AMG Stealth, April Rain, Mikey B, Geo, Melisa, Claudette, Brent, Kyle, Sunday. They used to be Sandy, by the way. I think she changed her name to Sunday. Steven, Don DeBomb, Ryu Serious Audit,
Take it easy, man. Have a good one.
Citizens Broadcast Cooperative.
I have a big pit bull mastiff and a little chihuahua just like that. So the contrast, the stark contrast is very familiar to me. Hi, buddy. Oh, very cute. Have a good one. What are their names?
Duchess and Majesty.
Duchess and Majesty. All right, we like them. We got the royal family over here.
Right. Kurt said, which means he accepts the First Amendment if it's under conditions. Steve Miller with 5 stars for First Amendment Audit Protection Agency. Colin with a beautiful comment here. Spot on, Colin.
How's it going? I'm out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public.
Oh, okay, because it's a bank, so.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm on the public sidewalk. Yeah.
They might, if somebody sees you, they might think, robbery. So they're just
Robbery? Now, why would you think that?
No, because people case out banks sometimes.
People case out bank. Did you know? Now listen. Oh no, I definitely am. But so let me ask you a question. Okay. All right. Have a good one. How's it going, man? Nothing much. I'm just out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public. Do you support the First Amendment? Yes? You do support the First Amendment or no? Okay. Unfortunate. Well, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Trying to enjoy the nice weather as it's still here. You have a good one. What's up? I can hear you. What's up? I'm just out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public. Do you support the First Amendment?
When you're recording a van, I don't think that's publicly, especially when I use the ATM.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm out here on the public passageway, and it's facing Main Street.
But it looks like you're recording
I am recording.
ATM number.
I'm recording the ATM.
Well, you're pointing it right at the ATM.
I'm on public, man. I'm in public.
You talk to idiots, you get idiot response.
Hey, thank you for telling me that you don't support the First Amendment.
So someone is complaining and she's saying over the PA that he's on the sidewalk. She can't do anything about it. Why would you want to do anything about it?
We've already contacted the authorities. There's nothing to do. Yes, it's not on our record.
Too fast to be going to the bank. How's it going, man? We're just out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public and freedom of the press today. Do you support the First Amendment? Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Here. Hold on. Here. Check out the channel, man, if you want to inform yourself a little bit.
All right, bro.
Take it easy. Have a good one.
I just sent you off First Amendment Protection Agency. I just sent you off 5 cop cards and 5 trifolds. First Amendment Protection Agency is in the room. Everybody say hello. Give them a shout out. Lights on.
Oh, no kidding. I wonder if he's going to talk to the bank.
Yeah.
What's up?
How you guys doing?
How are you?
Not too bad. Doing great.
What's going on today?
Oh, nothing really. Just out here stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public and seeing who supports the freedom of the press as part of the First Amendment.
Perfect. Couldn't have done it any better myself. He's literally doing exactly what he should do. And this will give him all the defenses in the world if he's wrongfully arrested or charged or even told to leave.
You support the freedom? You support the First Amendment of the United States Constitution?
So you can see me putting in my ATM numbers with that camera.
Well, that was a yes or no question. The box is about that big, and that answer was like that big. So, do you support? Okay, I'm gonna end our conversation there. So, yeah, as I'm doing, I'm standing out here on the public sidewalk and stress testing the First Amendment right to record here in public today. Do you support the First Amendment?
I do.
Awesome. First, that's awesome because you're sworn in to uphold and I'm glad that you're out here upholding the oath that you took to uphold the Constitution and the amendments to it. Thank you very much. And what was your name and badge number, by the way?
Sergeant Collins, S4. First name's Brian. Sergeant
Sweet.
Brian Collins.
Brian Collins. Thank you very much.
What's your name, bud?
I don't usually give it. I usually like to stay private.
Nice to meet you, bud.
Thank you very much. Well, it was nice to meet you too.
Okay. Hey, you have a good day, okay?
Yep, you as well.
Okay, now let me say something. Let me say something here because you guys are going to see me do the exact same thing. I may have taught somebody something, but this guy's doing it. It's easy to teach. It's harder to do. And he's doing it. And what he did right there is he reached out and shook that officer's hand. You know, on this channel, we see a lot of jackboot thug pics. Put it in the comment section, JBTP. Put it in the comment section, JBTP for jackboot thug pic. And there are a lot of jackboot thug pics. If we're going to make any progress, we have to shake the hands of the cops who are good cops. And it's hard because some of them are demons underneath of the human form and they haven't morphed yet, right? Right? Put a one in the chat. That's true. We have to do exactly what Johnny does right here.
Yeah, but I usually like to stay private. Thank you very much. Well, it was nice to meet you too.
Okay.
Just like that.
Yep, you as well.
Just like that. And you're going to see me do that time and time and time again. And then you're going to see me come on this channel and say, look at this dirty jackboot thug pig when they behave like a jackboot thug pig. We have to hold out a reservation that some of them are not dirty, evil bastards. Right or wrong? If I'm going to become elected, I won't just be elected by people who hate cops. So I appreciate what Johnny did here. I respect what he did. And that's why I'm showing his video.
What's your name?
I like I said, I'm going to stay private and I'm going to discontinue the conversation with you.
Who do you represent?
I represent the United States people.
Oh, really? Yeah, okay. I don't think you should be videotaping.
He has a right to video. He's in a public space. He has a right to videotape anybody.
Thank you, Mr. Brian Collins.
So he could stand outside my house and videotape. Huh?
Hey, Boomer.
This is the reaction that they look for. This is what they
No, see that's completely
I'll let Johnny do it.
that's completely false because what I do is I go out and try to educate people. And that right there is what continues the divide between the people and first off, the police. And second of all, between people, normal people and Karens like yourselves who want to come over here and strong arm people off of property that are simply expressing the very First Amendment to the United States Constitution.
You represent the amendment, but you don't want to give us your name.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Why not?
Because why am I going to sit here and give you my name?
Now, Paul, let's just go. Have fun harassing elderly people. You frickin-
Well, this
No, honey, call it correct. Have fun harassing boomers. I even said that wrong. Have fun watching boomers get triggered. And she looks at her because she called her elderly. Take a look at that boomer looking at her daughter.
This is not what I'm doing.
You are. You have this poor woman. You are such an asshole.
There we go, baby.
Poor woman all upset.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brian Collins. We appreciate your professionalism and your knowledge on the topic today, man. Have a good one. You as well. And another one. Hey, can you just get me his name and badge number as well, just so I know who responded?
Ciccone, what's your badge? 14.
14. Sweet. Thanks, guys. That's what the United States Constitution is.
Well, let me jump in here because I'm prepping for Constitutional Law Scholar right now. As you guys know, if you're a member of Team DLZ, you saw the video we posted today on the website. The Constitution was ratified in 1789, first step being Delaware. Then after that, what happened was James Madison turned against the Federalist idea and said, wait a minute, we need a Bill of Rights for people. Him and Patrick Henry and Thomas Jefferson then sat down for almost the next 2 years and drafted out a Bill of Rights. That's why they're called amendments. So you have the Constitution ratified 1789, but then you're going to have the Bill of Rights approved and ratified in 1791, 2 years later. The First Amendment comes from those Bill of Rights. So just wanted to clarify just a little bit. Jungle is massive.
This poor lady is so upset over a telephone.
Karen.
So we have a straight up naysayer of the Constitution and the amendments to it here today. This is really unfortunate. This is a true hater in the flesh here today. There we go. Another one, baby. Another comeback. Hey, we appreciate you standing up for the First Amendment today in public. Thank you very much. We appreciate your activism.
Everybody subscribe to the new channel. It's right down here. It's called First Amendment Auditor. I'm going to do an entire series starting this next week. Literally starting on Monday, I'm going to start teaching First Amendment auditing, the step-by-step procedure of how to be a First Amendment auditor. And I wrote the entire syllabus out when I was in jail. So this was the first step right here, what Johnny is doing. And once again, I can't take any credit for this man's work. I can't take credit for him being able to stand in the fire of scrutiny against Karens, against cops, and he handled it just like an absolute G. Please subscribe to the channel on the screen.
Oh, he knows I was trying to flag him down.
Mikey B, you're on one tonight, huh, buddy? Good to see you, Mikey.
How you doing? Do you have the incident number just so I can go back and listen to the phone call and go FOIA request that and your body cams today?
We don't have body cam. Are you looking for the log number?
Oh, yeah, the log number, the incident number, the report number, whatever it may be.
Yeah, sure. So if you go into, do you know where the police department is or no?
No, I just need the report number.
I've been to the Worcester Police Department.
I can get that.
All right, sweet. I appreciate that.
Thanks, now. My name is Sergeant Mitchell, by the way.
Sergeant what?
Sergeant Mitchell.
Mitchell. Thank you very much.
Can I just have the log number, the mail party payment just requested?
Sorry to hear that, Mikey. Bruce is here, everybody.
And you don't even have to write it down. You can just say it. I have it all on video.
Yeah, I just didn't want to miss it.
Okay, I got you. I got you. Yep.
Claudette is here.
Which call is that for?
It's regarding the Unibank call.
The log number is 17550.
Sorry to hear that, Jason.
It's 24 which dash 17550.
17550.
Yeah, and that's just that's like a dispatch log.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm just gonna go get all the records as far as what was said and the phone call and stuff like that. So I really appreciate you, Mr. Mitchell.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support and your professionalism and your knowledge on the topic today, man.
No problem. Take care,
as
man.
much as I see the bad policing, I like to commend the good ones as well, because that's what I try to do. I go and try to better the relationship between people and police.
Sometimes people don't understand the laws.
And you know what? I try to explain it to them. I say, all I'm out here doing is stress testing the First Amendment right to record and the freedom of press in public. And people don't like it.
Yeah.
So, but we appreciate the knowledge and the professionalism, man.
All right,
So,
take care.
you as well. Have a good one. Here, you want my card?
Sure.
There you go.
Is it a funny one?
I got nothing to hide. Nope. That's directly to my channel, man. Got 20,000 subscribers on
I've
YouTube.
seen a lot of the video. I'm not blocking that. You ever see some of the funny videos where it's like I'll give you my ID.
Trespass, and it's
says,
I and a D.
I didn't know if it was a jerk or a joke, but I appreciate it.
I have nothing to hide, man. So
no worries. Take care, sir.
You as well, Mr. Mitchell. Have a good one.
So I didn't play all of the conversation between Johnny and I because some things are left between he and I. But I want you to see some of the comments here. Make sure you guys subscribe to the new channel, First Amendment Auditor. I have an entire syllabus I'm going to be teaching over the next several weeks, along with Constitutional Law Scholar. I'm super, super busy. But now let's just take a look at some of the comments here on this. Well, obviously mine is the first one. I said, this beautiful work, just beautiful work. And then the first one is, I'm out here stress testing the First Amendment Do you support the First Amendment? Very professional 1A auditor. It's always good to people see come out and accuse them of harassing them. I want to make sure you're talking to our customers. I love the stress test explanation. Look at that. Look at the response that he's getting. When most First Amendment auditors, we get so much grief from people. I like that novel approach to ignorant citizens. Wow, this is the comments in here are just absolutely fantastic. Nice to see a professional, respectful auditor. And then you guys saw a moment, a great job being assertive without being aggressive. And then you saw when the police officer came up, we're not going to call him a pig because he didn't behave like a pig. So when the police officer came up, Johnny then gave him his card and said, I have nothing to hide. Because what are you giving him? The link to your channel? A way to email you? Who cares? He's going to find that information about you anyway. But what that does for public perception for you and I, this gets John Q. Citizen to go, you know what? I could do that. I could do that. I could go out there and stress test our First Amendment rights. It gets more people to join our movement. And Johnny just did such a fantastic job with this. He's just so spot on. I really appreciate your clarity and transparency. Man, I like your approach, polite yet firm. I love the way you conduct yourself. I subscribed. The video was even better than I expected. You are the kind auditor. I like no mask, and you tell what you're doing. Best newish auditor around. Wow. These comments, love your straightforward, positive approach. He's getting all the love in the world, and he deserves it. And look at all of the positive comments from him simply identifying what he's doing there immediately. Because, I was laying in that steel bed in the dungeon, and I was thinking about everything that I had done in my life. And you always, if you ever find yourself in a hellhole like I was in, you start to trace back the steps as to how you got here, which is what I was doing when I was sitting in that jail. And I began to think about, you can click on the link, Justin. Here's the link. I'll put the link in the chat. I'm not sure if you're on Facebook or if you're on YouTube, where you are, but I started to trace back the way that I got there. And I just wanted to improve things. I wanted to make things better. I wanted to professionalize this industry of First Amendment auditors. I saw Justin Pulliam. I saw him get kicked back 100 yards from the press conference because they didn't respect that he was a First Amendment auditor. And I just began to think about ways we could change it to make it better. And the first thing is, which, by the way, First Amendment auditor t-shirts will be coming out end of next week. I'm trying to do too many things. There's too many things I'm doing. I'm so busy, you can't imagine. And so this is just the first step. There's about 5 more major parts of being a First Amendment auditor. A lot of love. Look at all the love you're getting in the room, First Amendment Protection Agency, dude. You are the bomb, dude. You absolutely nailed it. That was a home run. Let's read a couple more comments, and then we're going to go to the next video right here. I like your new introduction. I think it works well. I like the fact that you give a good answer when people ask you what you're doing. Look at this. Look at the people. We have 350 people in here right now, right? So we're only going to reach this many people. We won't reach all the people in these comments, but look how much love this man is getting in the comments. Your videos are getting better and better. Keep it up. Wow. 1330, he absolutely represents my right on the First Amendment. And then the end of it's a little silly, but trying to push a political ideology, which is just fine. But look at that. Love this format. Wow. Super good. That is so exciting to see that. Now, I want to show you guys something that's a little bit different. And I think that Dakota, I do have a double XL hoodie in, and they do run a little bit small. And I've only got like 6 double XLs left. And this could be the last run of Delete Laws hoodies. because we have to morph to become electable. So that's why I'm starting First Amendment Auditor. And we're always going to be Team DLZ till I die. Team DLZ all the way until I die. I will not ever stop. However, we do have to morph. And look, we only have 350 people in here total across 6 channels. Why is that? YouTube has put a filter over the account, just like the Twitter files. I want to show you guys something, and then we're going to jump right back into, so there's First Amendment Auditor right there. You guys got that. I want to make sure that everybody subscribes to the new channel, because the new channel, we'll get more people watching on the new channel than we do on the channel with 620,000 subscribers or whatever it is. So check this short out. I'm going to show you a short real fast, and I'm going to go by views over here. Okay, so here is this short right here. We're going to watch this. It's only 60 seconds. It's a short. And then I'm going to jump into the next video. This is just your daily friendly reminder from the inside of the safety of your own home. If the cops come to your door, don't answer the door. If he had a warrant, they would break the door down and arrest me. You're leaving until you open the door. You hear me in there? Well, you can go ahead and wait as long as you want, because I'm going to stay inside my own home until I look out the window and I know that you coppers are gone. We ain't leaving until you open the door. What I'm going to do from here, open this door right this second. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to wait for those coppers to leave. If the cops have a warrant to come into your home, they will. If they don't, they won't. They can only spend a certain amount of time outside your door, and then they have to leave. Whatever you do, for the love of God, if the cops are beating on your door and saying, come out, wherever you are, don't come out. I would rather pay for a new door than go outside and chance being arrested when there's no warrant for my arrest. This is just your daily friendly reminder from the inside of the safety of your own home. If the cops come to your door, don't answer the door.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
So in this video right here, that's brought to you by Carson Dial Audits, 778 subscribers. I don't subscribe to everybody anymore like I used to. You guys know that. But did I give him a like yet? I gave him a like, and then I'm going to drop him an algorithm. Just give him a comment on there. He's got 600 comments. So, but remember what I just said. You just saw that short where it says, if the cops are knocking on your door, whatever you do, don't answer the door. They can't come in unless they have a warrant. Thanks for coming by, First Amendment Protection Agency. Check out those trifolds and cop cards I sent to you. Those are the cops walking up right there. Thanks for coming, Eric.
Come to the door, okay? Come to the door.
That's the exact same thing as them beating on your door and saying, come out wherever you are. I see a lot of people in the chat that I sent free trifolds to. Make sure you got your free trifold. It takes about a week in regular mail. So the free trifolds take a little longer to get there, but I saw at least 10 people in the chat I sent trifolds to.
Hello, what's going on?
Come to the door real quick.
What's up?
Come to the door. I need to talk to you.
Okay, you can talk to me right here, man. What's up, man?
I need you to come outside and talk to me real quick.
Okay, why?
I have some questions to ask you. Come on out.
Okay, ask them. I'm in bed, man. You're scaring my dogs.
Come on out.
You have questions to ask, man. Just ask them, dude. I'm in bed.
I'm asking. I need to ask you in person. Come on out.
Just ask them real quick, dude. What the fuck's going on?
Come on out.
Come on out for what? What are you talking about?
I need to talk to you. Come on out.
Okay, talk to me.
Come out here and talk to me.
You talk to me? What's going on?
No, I need you to come out face to face.
All right, man. Well, I'm going back to bed.
There it is.
Come on out.
No, tell me what's going on. I'm going back to bed.
I'm investigating something right now. I need you to come out so I can talk to you.
Okay, well, ask me anything you want, man.
Come on out here and I'll talk to you.
So he can put his hands on him, so he can touch him and grab him, so he can hurt him, so he can pull him out the door. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen it happen. Put a 1 in the chat if it's happened to you. This dirty jackboot thug pig is sitting there with his hand clenching over and over again. Crazy Uncle Bob said, how do you know they have a warrant? They cut the power and cover the ring camera, and they'll kick your door down if they have a warrant and they know you're inside. If you have a warrant and they come to your door, don't talk to them on the ring camera. Just like you just saw the short a moment ago. You sit down, shut up, and don't say a word. It's happened to so many of us. So many of us. Don DeBomb said, I will never open the door.
Okay, well, I'm not going to. So I'm in bed.
I need you to come out here.
Why?
I need to ask you some questions about what's going on.
Ask away.
And I need to do it in person. Not through a ring camera. I need to do it to your face.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you.
You can tell me that you're getting up, putting on your shoes, and coming outside to talk to me.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
And I need you to come out here.
So, I'm going back to bed, all right?
What's that?
I'm going back to bed.
No, come on out of here, please. I just need to talk to you for a couple seconds.
Well, just talk to me right now.
I need to do it in person, not over a ring camera. I've been over this. I need you to come out.
Liar. You want to me to open the door, so you're going to hurt me. You got your murder gloves on already. He's already got on the black murder gloves.
Why? Why do you need me to come out?
I just explained it to you. I'm not going to sit here and repeat myself. I need you to come out so I can talk to you.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm in bed, so I'm going back to sleep. You're scaring my dogs.
I need you to come out.
For what?
I just explained it to you. I need to ask you some questions.
Okay, ask away. You don't need me to come out there to ask the damn
Yes,
question.
I do.
Go back to bed.
Yes, I do. I need you to come out here and talk.
Okay, well, ask away, man.
No, I need you to come out here and talk to me.
All right, dude. I'm going back to bed. Good night.
Exactly. But don't talk to these. This is a reaction video, so I have to interrupt it every once in a while to keep in the guidelines of YouTube and the reaction video fair use policy. So forgive me if I interrupt this. I don't mean to interrupt it this much, but I have to. So right here, though, if the cop knocks on your door and you know it's a dirty jackboot thug pig, because the only time the cops are coming to your house is they're coming there to hurt you, to arrest you. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't want to open the doors for cops. Then don't open the door. Don't talk to them on Ring camera. Just sit there, let them knock. Your dogs are barking. Your dogs are barking, right? Okay, so let me. We're at what's the timestamp? We're at 5 minutes and 17 seconds on this video. This is just your daily friendly reminder from the inside of the. Do you hear the dog? That's Charlie. I put Charlie outside the door barking so that you could understand that the cops can have knowledge that you're there and the dog is barking. That doesn't change the fact that they can't verify that you're there. Listen carefully. Safety of your own home. If the cops come to your door, don't answer the door. Open the door, please. Open the door. We got a warrant. If he had a warrant, they would break the door down and arrest me. You're leaving until you open the door. You hear me in there? Well, you can go ahead and wait as long as you want, because I'm going to stay inside my own home until I look out the window and I know that you coppers are gone. What I'm going to do from here, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to wait for those coppers to leave. If the cops have a warrant to come into your home, they will. If they don't, they won't. They can only spend a certain amount of time outside your door and then they have to leave. Facts. Whatever you do, for the love of God, if the cops are beating on your door and saying, come out, wherever you are, don't come out. I would rather pay for a new door than go outside and chance being arrested when there's no warrant for my arrest.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm in bed, so I'm going back to sleep. You're scaring my dogs.
I need you to come out.
Nope. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
For what?
I just explained it to you. I need to ask you some questions.
Okay, ask away. You don't need me to come out there to ask the damn
Yes,
question.
I do.
Go back to bed.
Yes, I do. I need you to come out here and talk.
Okay, well, ask away, man.
No, I need you to come out here and talk to me.
All right, dude. I'm going back to bed. Good night.
There it is, and end the conversation. Don't even enter into the conversation. Oh, me too, Aaron. Aaron said he's terrible.
Come on out.
What did you just see there? The cops are leaving. They can only be there a certain amount of time, and then they have to leave. If they're going to sit there with you, then make them sit there all night long. But if they have a warrant, they'll enter your house. If they don't have a warrant, then they won't enter your house. They may annoy you. What's more annoying, though? Someone's knocking on your door and your dogs are barking and you're irritated and you got this kind of adrenaline going through your body, or you opening the door, them putting their foot in the door, grabbing you, pulling you out, putting you in torture cuffs, putting their fingers up every crevice of your body, putting you in the back of a cage, taking you down to a dungeon, booking you in, putting charges on you. Which is harder? The second one. The second one is a lot harder. If the cops are banging on the door and saying, come out, wherever you are, do not come out. Don't come out. Lots of people in the chat. Soy Leal is here. Lots of people coming up on 400 people for the first time in a long time. And they're doing everything to kill this channel. It's just so unbelievable. I sent off 27 trifolds today. 27. I sent off 27 trifolds today. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a trifold. I sent off 27 of these bad chickens today. Everybody who ordered got their shipment shipped. Everybody got their stuff shipped out to you today. So many people got trifolds today. Put a 1 in the chat if you have a trifold. Wyatt, I sent you something. I know you bought 3 trifolds for 3 different people who couldn't afford it. I sent you off a care package, brother. Thank you for your support, Wyatt. I appreciate it. Yeah, I asked you to resend me your address. You are the only person right now who has fallen through the cracks. XXMon, I don't have yours. I looked in the shipping records. You're not in there. You're the only person who didn't get shipped to today. So please resend me your address. Resend me your address. Yes, you have one on the way, 100%. I know for a fact. If you want a free trifold, let me check the back end. For every one that we sell, I'm going to give one away. Go to deletelaws.com. It's in the chat. It's in the chat. And here's what I want you to do. Send me your username, your shipping address with your full name perfectly so I can just copy and paste it and send you off a free trifold. I have to have someone buy one for every one I sell. It's business. I have to make money. I have to make a living too. At the same time, though, my mission is to get a trifold in every single car in America. So if you can afford a trifold, go to my website right now and get one. It's called deletelaws.com with a Z, deletelaws.com with a Z. All right, now let's get into the next video. I actually already have seen this video. I cut a little bit of this for my editor for a short already. But this video made me so mad, and you are going to be able to, yeah, Johnny, you can just buy 5 and I'll give away 5, 100%, 100%. And then Johnny, make sure I have your shipping address in there because I'll still send you off a care package, 100%, 100%. So I saw this video last night and I immediately made a video for this video to send it to my editor because I was so pissed off. This video is going to make you so mad. So I want you to look for 3 different things here. There's 3 things I want you to identify here. I sat last night and made a video about this already. I'm doing it live with you guys because this video pisses me off. Number 1, the lying mainstream state-run reporter. Number 2, the cops. The cops saying that he was speeding. Oh, we're checking if he's speeding. Number 3, they didn't do any disciplinary action to the cop. This is going to piss me off, but so be it. Oh, it's muted.
Jacob Vela collides with a Goodyear cop car. 38-year-old Jacob Vela, moments before 38-year-old Jacob Vela collides with a Goodyear cop car in the middle of an intersection. Now, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, the agency handling this investigation into the crash, says Vela failed to yield to the police car, which had its lights and sirens on. But the video calls into question whether that is the truth. Now, this video is taken from a dash camera owned by a concerned Goodyear resident who provided it to 12 News anonymously. You can see Vela riding his motorcycle in the middle lane. He then transfers to the northbound first lane, approaching the intersection of Estrella Parkway and Fillmore Street. A Goodyear police car turns left, entering the intersection against a red light. Vela had a green light and collides with the front left side of that cop car. He falls off his bike and is trapped beneath the police car. He suffered serious injuries and would later pass away at a hospital. As that concerned citizen approaches the intersection, the emergency lights on the police car do not appear to be activated. As we just showed you, the 12 News chopper footage after the crash shows us red and blue lights on top of the front of the car and the front fenders of its police car. But as the cop car enters the intersection and collides with Vela, the dash camera shows that the lights are not visible. After watching this footage, Vela's son is questioning whether or not they've been told the truth about what happened.
If they're telling the truth, they need to come out and show that. You know, and I have, you know, I've just gone off of what I've seen. And it just seems like it's lies. And if it is, it just needs to come out. Because this isn't right for my family to still be confused.
Vela's family was told on scene that security cameras from a nearby gas station, this Quick Trip pictured here, captured footage of the crash. Thus far, 12 News has requested for that footage to be released, but the sheriff's office has not yet done so.
Okay, I have to interrupt it because this is a reaction video and I have to make sure that I react, but I've been sitting here just steaming as I'm listening to this. Let me point out a couple of things that you may have missed because everybody looks at things differently. You may have missed this. So we're at 1:59 seconds, but I first want you to listen to the very beginning of the lie of the state-run media.
Of an intersection. Now, the Maricopa County collides moments before 38-year-old Jacob Vela collides with a Goodyear cop car in the middle of an intersection. Now, the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office, the agency handling this investigation into the crash.
The Maricopa County agency, the one handling the investigation, listen,
says Vela failed to yield to the police car, which had its lights and sirens on. But the video calls into question whether that is the truth. Now, this video is taken from a dash camera owned by a concerned Goodyear resident.
So why does he say that they are saying one thing, but the video says another thing? Why not just tell the truth? Why not just say the police made a statement about a fatality on the roads, and the video is completely contradicting what the police are saying? Why doesn't he just tell the truth? Why doesn't he just say the truth?
President who provided it to 12 News anonymously. You can see proper footage.
Now, the second part of this, I'll open this bad chicken big so you guys can see it. The second part of this that's going to make your blood boil is this poor kid wants to say these are lying dirty pigs, but he can't say it.
After the crash shows us red and blue lights on top of the front of the car and the front fenders of its police car. But as the cop car enters the intersection and collides with Vela, the dash camera shows that the lights are not visible. After watching this footage, Vela's son is questioning whether or not they've been told the truth about what happened.
If they're telling the truth, they need to come out and show that. You know, and I have, you know, I've just gone off of what I've seen.
Okay, what has he seen? He says, if they're telling the truth, come out and say that.
I have, you know, I've just gone off of what I've seen.
And what he has seen is that police agencies across this country are dirty, lying, jackboot thug pigs. That's what he's seen. And he can't say it, but I can. They do everything they can to cover the thin blue line. That's all they care about. This kid's dad is dead, but the cops aren't done yet. The cops aren't done with their lying bullshit. I told you this video is going to piss me off.
And it just seems like it's lies. And if it is, it just needs to come out. Because it isn't right for my family to still be confused.
Vela's family was told on scene that security cameras from a nearby gas station, this Quick Trip pictured here, captured footage of the crash. Thus far, 12 News has requested for that footage to be released, but the sheriff's office has not yet done so.
And why can't they release the video? So they're doing an investigation. Why can't the public take a look at the video and do their own investigation? Then it would get out to the public and maybe somebody else had a dash cam in that area at that time and say, oh yeah, I was driving through there. The accident happened right in front of me. If they release the video, then more people may come forward. But they're going to hold on to everything and keep it suppressed, wait 6 months or a year for this to die down, and then say, we concluded our investigation and we found no wrongdoing by the officer, even though this man is dead. This kid has no father any longer. Dirty fucking pigs,
We
man.
were told their investigation into the crash, including determining if Vela was speeding into that intersection, continues. Including determining if Vela was speeding into that intersection, continues.
Okay, so you're telling me, let's say Vela was doing 5 or 10 miles over the speed limit. He had a green light. They're saying that the copper didn't have on his lights and sirens. So he ran the light. But if Vela was doing 5 or 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, then it's his fault that the cop killed him? Is that what you're telling me? You dirty ass jackboot thug pigs. Is that what you're saying? Why don't you just tell the truth? Your man effed up. Your man didn't turn on his lights and sirens. Your man should be charged with manslaughter at the very minimum. These fucking god dang.
This evening. Now, Goodyear police did release a statement to 12 News reading, quote, we are fully committed to transparency and will accept their findings while also prioritizing the integrity of their investigation. Our thoughts are with everyone affected, and we appreciate your understanding and patience during this time.
We don't
When the
understand.
findings of that investigation are released, Goodyear Police Chief Brian Issett has agreed to sit down with us to discuss them. Now, in the meantime,
Think that's gonna
Vela's
happen?
family wants to learn if the officers were mistaken about turning their lights and sirens on, or if they have misled the public and the family about what really happened.
Sean, it should be interesting to see when the Quick Trip video comes out as well.
Right. Why can't that Quick Trip video be released right now? Why doesn't Quick Trip take their video that they own and put it out right this second? Right this minute. Put out the video right now. First Amendment Protection Agency, I told him it would be $36. They take at least 30, 40%. So he put in 35, 36 bucks, about 34, 35 bucks. I said I would give away 3 free trifolds. Let me read off some names. People have emailed me already. I have Ryan, there it is. Ryan in Arizona. Ryan, okay, there you are. Username Ryan Jacob in the chat. I'm taking a screenshot. I'm sending you a free trifold, and that's from First Amendment Protection Agency. I just got that screenshot. And then I have Hector. Hector, got you. Got you, Hector. Okay. XX Man. Oh, it's Mana from the band Mana. Hector, I'm taking a screenshot right now. You might want to double check your mail. I'll see if I sent that off or not. But Hector, and then who else do I have? Julie, right here. Julie from Tampa. Julie, I have a free trifold coming out for you right now. There are the 3 trifolds that First Amendment Protection Agency purchased, and there's Ryan Jacob. I will make sure that I send that off to you tomorrow. Remember, regular mail takes a little bit longer. I have XXL hoodies, XXL, and small hoodies in stock. And this may be the last round of Delete Laws hoodies because we have to rebrand to First Amendment Auditor. I'll always wear my Delete Laws hoodie, but when I'm on the street, First Amendment Auditor says press on it. It says press on the front and press on the back. So that way the First Amendment Auditor is easily identified. And then just like Johnny did, who bought 3 trifolds just now, Johnny then says, I'm stress testing our First Amendment right. I'm a member of the press. Now it says press right on your shirt with First Amendment Auditor right on it. That's the second part of the syllabus that I'm teaching on First Amendment Auditor. That's exactly what that is. I'm checking the store right now and seeing if October 28th at 6 p.m., that was before the live stream happened. That was Josh. So far we have 3 free trifolds I'm giving away. I read it off. It was Julie, Ryan, and Mana. Those 3 people are getting free trifolds. If anybody else purchases a trifold during this live stream, I will give out another trifold in your name. This video right here, just so you know, I was steaming pissed last night and I couldn't go to sleep thinking about that kid who lost his dad. He lost his father. And now he's hearing that the cops are lying about turning on the lights and siren. And then he has to hear that they're trying to say that his father was speeding, and that's why the cops killed him by driving recklessly. And this kind of stuff just absolutely boils my blood. I saw this video last night. Tell me if you guys remember this video. Do you guys remember this? This is 2 years old. I covered this video 2 years ago. And okay, you guys make sure you get over there, get a trifold in your car right away, because then I'm going to give another one away. Hey, First Amendment Protection Agency. Thank you, dude. Thank you. And Les OTVO is still in the chat. What is going on, Playboy? Man, I'll tell you what, this team right here is amazing. This team of people, we have done so much good for so many people. It has been nothing but a pleasure. Really, it has been nothing but a pleasure. So those 3 people, because of you, First Amendment Protection Agency, I'm sending off 3 trifolds tomorrow for those 3 people. Thank you, dude. Appreciate your support. Really, really means a lot to me that you would come in and support the way you just did. I didn't expect that at all. Thank you. This is
all new at 4. A man has been awarded $77,000 after wrongly being arrested in Huntsville. After a 2-day trial, a federal judge found that Roland Edger was falsely arrested by 2 Huntsville police officers.
What was his name?
Found that Roland Edger was falsely arrested by 2 Huntsville police officers back in 2019. That arrest was made when the 53-year-old mechanic refused to hand over his ID. At the time, he was working on a customer's car after it broke down in a church parking lot. Edger's attorney says the church's security called 911 and officers were sent out. Records show Edger was awarded $75,000 for pain and suffering and a $1,000 reward for punitive damages.
Did you just hear that? And the 2 cops have to pay the $1,000 between the 2 of them.
$1,000 for pain and suffering and a $1,000 reward for punitive damages from the 2 officers.
a $1,000 reward for punitive damages from the two officers, and they won't pay that $1,000. The Back the Blue Foundation, the Fraternal Order of Police, We Are Cop Suckers. Those agencies will come up and spend that $1,000 and cover these pigs' bills. It's absolutely pathetic. So I have a follow-up video for this. $1,000. So let me get this straight. Let me pick somebody out of the crowd here. Let me just grab someone. Where's Chevy? Chevy, where you at? I was gonna pick Chevy. Instead, I'm gonna pick Eric. I'm going to come over to your house, Eric. I'm going to come over to the parking lot where you're a mechanic and you're fixing someone's car. I'm going to kidnap you in chains, put you in the back of a cage, drag you down to a dungeon, strip search you, charge you with a bunch of crimes. Then you're going to be exonerated. And then my entire fee is going to be $1,000 split between two. So my fee for doing that to you is $500, which is a fairly fancy dinner for 3 or 4 people. Well, in Los Angeles, a fancy dinner for 2 or 3 people. Where you live, if you live in the Midwest, it might be a fancy dinner for 4 or 5 people, $100, $150 a head. So one dinner and you get to kidnap somebody and put them in chains. Just absolute pathetic. Jackboot thug pigs. Really, really.
How are y'all doing?
Here's the original body cam footage.
I'm 36, I'm 4, 20.
Smart. How you doing?
What y'all doing?
I'm for second description.
What are y'all doing?
Get in the car. 36, it's
Is this your car?
3-3 drive all day. Numbers 1867.
One of your customers?
Oh, yeah. I was over here earlier.
Whose car is that?
That's mine.
The black one?
Yeah.
So they go about doing their business. They're just fixing a car. They've done absolutely nothing wrong. And by the way, if you're going to be stealing a car, that is not the car that you want to be stealing. Looks like the windows aren't in it. Why would you spend any time stealing that car? Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate the support, brother. Get a hoodie before they're gone. I got small, double XL, and triple XL in.
All right. Take a break from me real fast, and y'all have driver's license or IDs on you?
I ain't gonna submit to no ID. Listen, you call the lady right now. Listen, I ain't got time for this. Don't worry. I don't mean to be rude or nothing.
Okay, no, you do need to give me your ID or driver's license.
No, he does not.
Listen, I don't want you to run me in and for nothing.
Are you refusing me to give? Are you refusing to give me your ID or driver's license?
You call this lady on this
Step
car.
over that one.
Come on, man. See y'all. Here's y'all playing.
You're playing right now. We don't got time for this. We really don't got time for this.
You don't have time for someone's constitutional rights. You don't have time to respect the Bill of Rights that was added to the Constitution to protect us from you jackboot thug pigs.
Oh, this is rude. Man, y'all don't understand.
You don't understand the law.
I do. I do. I got 3 officers in the office. Y'all know.
Turn the other way.
Now, push my left arm up there, man.
Why is he being put in torture cuffs? You have a right to not give your identification. Charles just ordered, I'm going to give away another free trifold. And with that trifold, I'm also going to give away a pair of cop cards. And take a look at this cop card right here. Number 4 on there says cop demands ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. While filming, state, I plead the 5th Amendment. I identify as good citizen. No ID is required. The law is below it. With reasonable articulable suspicion, Hibble versus Nevada says citizen must state how they ID, not give ID without probable cause. I'm going to give away a pair of cop cards tonight too. Just like your driver's license, just like your credit card, you get a driver card and a non-driver card. The yellow and blue cards come out when there's a cop in front of you demanding ID unjustly, unlawfully. And this man followed up and he sued for his constitutional rights being infringed upon, and he won $77,000.
Get you off down there. I got to go. Twist to my left when I asked you, sir.
All right, I'm gonna undo your cuff.
Yeah.
And you twist your wrist around.
Yes, sir. Yes. I'm gonna give you my ID. I have my pocket.
Hey, man, will you go stand in front of my car for me?
Everybody hit the like button, please. Everybody hit the like button.
ID. Hold on, I'm getting my ID. Man.
No, we'll get your ID.
Keep your wrist like that.
All right.
All right.
They're good. They're good now.
No, look.
They're good right now. They're not too tight.
Okay.
Yes, they are too
You're
tight.
under arrest for obstruction.
He's under arrest for obstruction. He didn't have to give identification.
I didn't do nothing.
All right. So if you resist any further, you will also get charged with resisting arrest. You understand?
Listen, I give you my ID. I tell you what's going on. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get a customer's car here. I'm in a rush. My shop's unlocked over on Governor's Drive right now. Yeah. Do you want my ID?
Where's your ID?
It's in the car, I'm sure. I thought it was in my pocket. Y'all down in my pocket for no reason. I said my ID is in my car. Go over and walk in and get my car.
Okay, well, he's still going to check your pocket because I don't know what's in them. All right? And you're not going to get placed in my car without knowing what's in your pocket. Al 47, code one.
You shut up. Is that how you talk to someone? Is that all officers supposed to talk to someone like this?
Yeah, we're here doing a custodial search on you.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. What y'all need to do is call Miss Noel Patel right there in this office right here and hand me the key. That's
I
what you need
already
to do.
explained to you. All right?
Oh, man, I am such a rush. How long has it been, man? I've been trying to get over and get this car all day. And then here, there it is. Okay. Look at it.
3821 Crane Drive.
That's it right there.
Is that all his pocket?
I think she's having problems with her landlord.
I got change and stuff like that.
Come to the 1020. Pick him on the other side. Come on.
This ain't necessary. This ain't necessary.
It is necessary. Called obstruction.
Listen, I didn't do anything. Please,
Yes,
please
he
listen.
is. I've already told him that he's under arrest.
This is ridiculous, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do a crime, but she's trying to arrest somebody for not doing a crime. She's trying to arrest me for obstruction. For what? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Huh? That's what I'm saying.
Sit down.
I mean, listen,
Sit down.
Please listen.
Sit down.
But that's what I'm saying, man. I got my shop unlocked over there. I'm trying to confide. Man, please listen to me.
Sit down.
This is, please listen.
No, you don't want to listen to us.
I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to explain.
Hey.
Okay, once again, just have a seat right there for me, okay? You have no. I just need your ID.
So I want to show you something very important here, and this really matters.
Turn around.
Especially,
What's going on?
especially if First Amendment Audit Protection Agency is still in here. I want to make sure that you guys all see this. Now, this is really important. Now, you guys saw the end result of this case where this gentleman won $77,000. But let me show you something. And I explained this. A friend of mine is suing in Arizona, and his case was just dismissed from district court. Well, this gentleman who sued here, his case was also dismissed. Oh, let me make this comment for you. Crazy Uncle Bob, send me your shipping address. I need your shipping address. I know your username. Put your username in your email to deletelaws@gmail.com. I'll send you out those cop cards for free, brother. If someone else can buy another trifold or some cop cards from the site, thank you. I appreciate it. But Crazy Uncle Bob, I'm going to send them to you no matter what. So email me your full shipping address right now so I can ship those out to you. So this is the case. Federal Appeals Court reverses the ruling and sides with the Huntsville mechanic in false arrest. So what does that mean? Federal Appeals Court reverses ruling. In other words, he lost in district court. The United States Court of Appeals has reversed the district court's granting of qualified immunity in a false arrest claim against two Huntsville pigs. Roland Edger, a mechanic in Huntsville, was charged with obstructing governmental operations after police were called to a church parking lot where he was fixing a customer's car at night. He filed a civil rights suit alleging false arrest in violation of his Fourth Amendment rights, unlawful searches and seizures, and a state law false arrest claim for the city of Huntsville after the city of Huntsville dropped the charges. A district court found that the defendants, the officers in the city, were entitled to federal and state law immunities. Did you guys just see the video that we watched? Did everybody see it? I'm not living in some holodeck here. I'm not living in an isolation chamber. We all saw the cops walked up to him, violated his Fourth Amendment right, and wrongfully arrested him. Put a 1 in the chat if you saw it. The district court, that's where they test your resolve to see if you really want to get results. That's where they defend the cop and they defend the state. I have a lawsuit against Brendan Bork. They convicted me in that kangaroo court where the dishonorable Judge Zimmerman sentenced me to 6 months in prison, in jail, and then my conviction was overturned on appeal. Did you know that the district court judge had dismissed my case and said that I didn't have a case? And then when my appeal went through, they reconsidered. You can't see a video that I was wrongfully arrested? Everybody can see the video that this guy was wrongfully arrested. You're going to lose in district court. First Amendment Protection Agency, you're going to lose in district court. The district court reasoned that even though Mr. Edger committed no acts to rise of probable cause, a reasonable mistaken officer could nonetheless have believed his refusal to produce a physical identification was a crime. What? A reasonable but mistaken officer could nonetheless have believed his refusal to produce physical identification was a crime, and the officers thus argued probable cause to make the arrest. Edger filed an appeal December 2019 following the district court's bullshit decision, and now a 3-judge panel for the 11th Circuit of Appeals reversed the grant of qualified immunity. On June 10th, 2019, Edger was reportedly outside a church. We heard that. I have 2 Hispanic males messing with an employee's car that was left on the lot. In body cam footage released by the Court of Appeals, Krista McCobb approached and asked Edger about the Camry and his black hatchback in the parking lot. Edger answered, stating that the Camry was a customer's and he was fixing the hatchback. McCabe then watched Edger as he attempted to jack up the Camry to fix the tire, and eventually the car slipped from the jack and slammed onto the ground. Officer Camera Pirilat arrived shortly after the car's slipping, approached Edgar from the situation escalated. Okay, we saw that. There it is right there. What do we got? Do we got a phone around here? Let's go ahead and give them a call. And I love Huntsville, Alabama, because in Huntsville, Alabama, we can talk in exactly the same way they're going to talk to us. You know that? They talk like that. We're going to talk like that. I'll tell you that right now. If they want to talk like a bunch of morons, then I'm going to talk like a moron as well.
Reach the Huntsville Police Department non-emergency line. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you need police assistance for a non-emergency event, press 1 at any time. Otherwise, please listen to the following menu carefully. For any questions regarding an accident or copy of a report, press 2. To report a sick, injured, or vicious animal during normal business hours, press 3. To report a sick, injured, or vicious animal after hours, weekends, or holidays, press 1. To hear these options again, press 0.
Those weren't any options that were good for me. Let me try. Is there another number?
You have reached the Huntsville Police Department non-emergency line. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If you need police assistance for a non-emergency event, press 1 at any time. Otherwise, please listen to the following menu carefully.
I have 25642777009. It's Kelly. The case is North Carolina versus Heenan, 2014. Kelly just put.
Huntsville Police Department.
Hey, how you doing? My name's JD. I was calling to talk about that officer you got there on the police force. I believe her name was Krista McCabe. You know what I'm talking about? Ma'am? Hello, how you doing tonight? Can you hear me? Hello? Am I not speaking English here? You can hear me, right? Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. You want me to turn on the heat a little bit? That's what you want? You want me to turn on the heat? All right, I'll turn on the heat for you a little bit. Let's see if we can get her on the phone here. You going to answer the phone or not? So, Kelly, put your comment back up there that cops are allowed to make mistakes. Let's cover that. Let's cover that. So I've talked about this several times. Yeah, Levi Audits. She heard me, no doubt. Thanks, Daniel, for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Let's try the other number here. There it is. Oh, you want to see something? It's already programmed in my phone. I already have the number programmed in my phone. We've called this Pig Shack before. We're calling the Pig Shack again. So it's going to be Charles in New Mexico. Charles in New Mexico. I'm going to send off a free trifold because you bought a trifold during the live stream. Thanks, Charles. Hey, Bob, join the new channel. Got a new channel coming out. Teaching First Amendment auditing. I'll drop the link in the chat right here. There's the link to the new channel, Bob.
Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System.
Lost Fools here.
From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold to leave a general message.
I guess we get to leave.
Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold to leave a general message. Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold to leave a general message.
I've heard that 3 times now.
Hello.
That's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Nothing but great things to say about the folks at this department. I guess that's Huntsville Police Chief. What is that right there? What is that right there? 256-427-7001. So let's take a look here and see what he's going to say.
Thank you. You have reached the Huntsville Police Department Records Division. If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you need police assistance for a non-emergency event, please hang up and dial 256-722-7100. The Records Division's business hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., excluding city holidays. We are located at 815 Wheeler Avenue, Huntsville, Alabama. To check warrant information, please contact any bail bond company. Please listen to the following menu options for further assistance. If you are inquiring about police case reports or traffic accident report, please press 1. For the magistrate's office, please press 2. For alarm registration information, please press 3. If you are calling about fingerprinting services or local criminal history report, please press 4. For jail or inmate information, please call the Madison County Jail at 256-519-4800.
Come
or
on.
press 5.
Come on.
For traffic ticket or court information, please call the municipal court.
Come on.
256-427-7810 or press 6. If you have had a vehicle impounded by the Huntsville Police Department and need information on the release of the vehicle, please press 7. If you are calling to inquire about crime statistics within the city of Huntsville, please press 8. If you are calling about a weapon release, please press 9. For all other inquiries, please press 0.
If I could have pressed,
You have reached the Huntsville
I
Police
could have
Department
pressed 0, I
record.
would have done it a
Wait
long
while I
time
transfer
ago.
your call.
Jiminy Crickets. Jiminy Crickets. Just makes me so mad.
HPD Records, Pam speaking. May I help you?
I'm sorry, did you say your name was Gwen?
Pam?
Pam, how you doing, Pam? My name's JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded and on the record, of course. But, you know, that's not exactly why I was calling to tell you that. I was calling because we just seen on a video that 2 of your coppers there, McCabe and Perilat, is that how you say that copper's name? Hello?
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was trying to get a hold of somebody over there, but is it the accent? Is something wrong? I thought y'all talk like the same way I do down there. I was calling about what we're seeing on the news right now, and I was trying to voice myself out here because I got Officer McCabe and Officer Perilat. Perilat, is that how you say his name? The 2 coppers that just got sued in the $77,000 settlement is having to pay by the Huntsville citizens. You know what I'm talking about?
So what are you needing, sir?
Well, is this an officer on duty? I was calling to get a hold.
If you'd like to speak to anyone regarding the Paralat case, we would be more than happy to get you over to our internal affairs department, and they can discuss any.
Did y'all? So then Perilat is still on the job there after we seen what we seen? Just clarifying that.
So any questions would have to be directed towards our internal affairs department.
Oh, I don't got no questions about the case. I'm not answer any questions about the case. Of course not, because you can't. You can't make any public comments about the case, and I know that. That's not why I was calling. I was calling to see if Perilat still worked there along with McCabe, them 2 tyrants. We've seen it. Everybody's seen it. Thousands of people watch my channel. Thousands of people seen it. I was just seeing if those 2 coppers still work there.
Yeah, and I'd be happy to get you IA's number, and they can definitely discuss that with you.
Well, yeah, but IA is just cops investigating cops. They don't do no good for the public. I was just seeing if those 2 coppers were still working there. That's all I was doing here tonight.
Do you want IA's number or not?
Why are you so aggressive and hostile? I'm a member of the public. I thought you was a public servant.
Do you want IA's number or not?
Is that like, here's the deal? Why are you being so rude to me? I've said no names or nothing. I haven't been mean to you at all. What's your problem? Is that how all the coppers are there? You got a bad attitude, sir. I have not been just
comment on anything regarding that case, but we'd be happy to get you internal affairs.
No, it's not a case, ma'am. It's tyrannical police behavior is what that is. It's disgusting. We all seen it. And now it gets this jackboot thug pig on the phone being rude to me, yelling at me, do you want IA's number or not? Who the hell does he think he is? He works for me. I'm his boss. No, you're just going to hang up. Of course, that's what you're going to do it. Bunch of damn losers. I'll tell you that. You hung up on me now?
No, sir.
All right. Well, thank you for being a decent, ma'am. I'm sorry. I don't want you and I to have any sort of beef at all whatsoever. I got nothing against you, but nothing but polite and kind to me. But that man right there is a rude son of a gun. I'll tell you that right now. No reason to talk to me that way. Who the hell does he think he is? I am his employer.
Sir, I appreciate you calling, and like I said, if you want us to give you to internal affairs, you're welcome for us to do that.
Well, that's okay, ma'am. I wasn't trying to reach internal affairs. I was just trying to reach a regular person, have a regular old conversation like regular people do. I wasn't trying to put you on the spot or nothing. Trying to treat you kindly. I just wanted to find out exactly why you still have those coppers in your employ. You know what I'm saying? Like, we seen on video that they ran up to that man and treated him as though he was a POW of a war, and he was not. He was a mechanic fixing someone's car, and I'm just airing my grievances. I wasn't going to be mean to you or call you any names. I didn't plan on calling that man a jackboot thug pig until he behaved like one just now on the phone. Now,
we're about to do a shift change, so we have to head out.
You can do a shift change over there? Okay.
Yeah, we're doing shift change right now. So
Shift
we're going
change?
to head home. Our another shift's coming in. So if you'd like, I can put you on hold, or I can get you to internal affairs. But we are going to head out because it's time for us to go home.
Oh, well, I hope you had a great day, man. At least you was polite. And that dirty pig told you to hang up on me, and you didn't do it, and I appreciate that. Thank you. I treat all officers with respect and dignity until they give me a reason not to. And I just called in to have a fair conversation, so I do understand. You said you had an internal affairs phone number. I would be more than willing to write that down.
Okay.
Thank you.
It is. One second.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just 1 second, okay?
Sure. What was your name, by the way, ma'am? I want to call you Miss Polite, is what I want to do. And you tell you what, you tell that guy right there who's talking to me that way on my social media channels, because I'm a member of the press, we call him a JBTP. A JBTP. You can write that down, them 4 letters right there. We created an acronym like the police do, and we back the blue around here in a big way. But I'll tell you what, every once in a while, you're going to get more than just a few bad apples. You're going to get a bad bushel. And you could tell that man right there, that man, I'll finish my thought real quick, and then you could go ahead and give me that number. But that man right there, he's a JBTP.
But we're going to give you that number.
Oh, how many of y'all is there? Holy smokes, the 3 or 4 of you on the line right now?
No, we're in training right now.
Oh, well, God bless you for your training. Well, I'll tell you what, the police don't need more training. They need new training. Okay, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, it's 256.
I want 1 second. That's 256. I got that written down. Go ahead. 4. 2.
7.
Okay, 256-427 so far. Got that.
Okay, and 7.
Yep.
0.
Yep.
1 2.
7.
You have a good afternoon.
Are they going to be in right now by any chance?
Thank you. We're leaving for the next.
All right, do me a favor. If you see any one of those coppers, if you see McCabe or you see Palat, you tell them we said they're dirty pigs. All right. 256-427-7012. Oh shit, I put it in there wrong. 256-427-7012. What's going on, Rob? How you guys doing? Did anybody get a trifold? I got one more free trifold to give away. If anybody else gets another trifold, I'll give away another.
Sorry, John Templeton is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Mr. Templeton, my name is JD. I'm a member of the media, member of the press. Everything I do is recorded and on record. And I just tell you, I had seen a video that I shared with my team DLZ, right there on YouTube's. We got a pretty big YouTube channel, big following. Friends are like stars. Sometimes you don't see them, but you know they're out there. That's Team DLZ in a nutshell for you. Anyhow, partner, we seen a video of McCabe and Perilat. We seen those 2 coppers right there. We seen them run up, and then they grab a hold of that mechanic, and they put him in them torture cuffs, and they drag him down to a dungeon, charge him with a bunch of charges. And then what happened was the city dropped those charges because it was unlawful arrest. There was no probable cause for that. And then what happened was he sued, and he won $77,000. And we was just wondering, since you are the internal affairs and it's cops investigating cops, we was just wondering if maybe you fired either one of those dirty jackboots. Because you know what I'm saying? That we don't call all officers jackboot thug pigs, but in this particular case, those 2, McCabe and Perilat, they are a couple dirty jackboot thug pigs. We was not impressed with what we seen at all whatsoever. It was dirty, it was nasty, it was ugly. And then I think the most disturbing part was that we seen the district court had given them dirty pigs qualified immunity, which is an embarrassment for the rest of the United States of America. And so I was just giving you a call to let you know that me and my flock over here on Team DLZ, we is disgusted with what we seen. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be more people going to be calling you, telling you how disgusted they are. You still got them dirty pigs on site? You still got them dirty pigs in the trough? Do you? Are you still feeding them slop and shit? Just wondering. Just wondering. And of course, we know that most of the internal affairs where you is, they definitely full of pigs there. I mean, internal affairs is the most pig-ridden agency in all of policing because it's police investigating police, and they don't want to get the other police in any kind of trouble. So I was just calling you to let you know we think it's disgusting. We seen it and we went, it's nasty, it's dirty, it's ugly, and we don't like it. All right? The best thing you could do if you had any kind of man in you is you would fire McCaig and Perilat for being disgusting, nasty pig monsters. You do that and you earn the respect of this here man right here. I'll tell you that right now. Ha, all right. I got to get the flock out of here. I'll see you when I see you, cowboy, which will probably be never. All right. I'm out of here later. Woo! Remember Ric Flair? You guys remember Ric Flair? I was watching that WWE. I was watching that. Mountain Mover, I'd love to hear that hillbilly accent you got. I'd love to hear. Just so you know where I was from. Hey, by the way, Plead the Fifth, dropping some super chats. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support. I love you like you cannot imagine. Really, Plead the Fifth. You are a true blue supporter, and I really do appreciate you. I really do. Like you, I can't find that other super chat. I just seen one, and there's another one right there. Plead the Fifth. I'm sorry. I don't mean to have a good time over here, but it's just this stuff is so, oh man, I covered this already for the editor, but I just got to show this because this is Clark County in Las Vegas. And this is that, you guys remember that copper who was starting fights with people on the street? Sorry about that phone call. Sorry about that. You guys remember this? See this guy right here? So read this right here. Now it's called, okay, the new name for it is CSAM. Child something, CSAM. That's the new name from it. Katie Frizzle, what is going on? Yeah, Clark County. It's absolutely disgusting. Plead the Fifth. Thanks for the super chats. God bless you, brother. Appreciate you so much. April Rain, big supporter, man. You guys are, I'm out of it, Jennifer. I'm sorry. I was stuck in that accent for a second, but I am out of there now. I won't go back. Jim is in the room, everybody. Lacey is here. Appreciate you coming. Eric, love you guys. Mountain Mover, I'd love to hear your original accent. Okay, so all right, let's get into this. Read the headline here. Suspended Las Vegas piggy sergeant accused of orchestrating fake arrest on Las Vegas Strip possesses child. Remains in jail on $100,000.
A battle in court today as a judge sets bail for the Metro Police Sergeant who now faces a second criminal case. It's a story the 80s show investigators first broke. Now Vanessa Murphy has the latest from the Regional Justice Center. We do want to warn you the content in this story is sensitive.
Kevin Menon could be a free man again if he can come up with $100,000 for cash bail.
No. He's going to be a free man because Vanessa Murphy here, she's going to say later in this cast that they can come up with $100,000. I wonder if that's coming from the Fraternal Order of Police who's supporting a guy who has CSAM material on his computer.
The judge pointing to the serious allegations against him. At work as a Metro Police Sergeant, he's accused of violating people's rights. At home, he's accused of downloading child pornography.
The walls are caving in on Mr. Menon.
Once a Metro Police Sergeant calling the shots, now in handcuffs after his second arrest. Kevin Menon appearing in Las Vegas Justice Court for 2 new charges related to possession of child pornography.
We'll have this marked and we'll enter it as an exhibit under seal.
Attorneys reviewing evidence in the judge's chambers. Now it's placed under seal. Prosecutors say police found approximately 200 images on laptops Menon used.
200 images. So here's the acronym CSAM, Child Abuse Materials. I have to mute myself because YouTube, China, United States government is listening. I'm not allowed to say some things. Join our new channel. Check out that link in the description right there.
a combination of child sexual abuse material, also known as CSAM, age difficult material, meaning the individuals appear to be underage, but this can't be confirmed, and child erotica, images where children are clothed or partially clothed. Prosecutors also point to software to hide the downloads and searches with code words.
That are very graphic and that are very clearly directed towards the pursuit of CSAM material, and some of which reference specific websites.
Menin's own attorney, Dominic Gentile, conceding in court 2 images do contain hardcore porn with 2 girls who appear to be underage, but insisting Menin is no flight risk.
So I have to interrupt this because this is a reaction video, but let me ask you a question. How many of you download those kinds of things to your computer? I mean, we're all guys. I mean, it's not all guys here. There's a lot of women here as well. But men and women watch things that are stimulating. Let's just put it that way, right? But I don't download any of those things to my computer. Do you? I mean, and that, right? How many people, you never, ever download anything to your computer? Why would you download something to your computer? You can go on dozens of websites. You don't have to download anything. Hit it in there, watch your video, do what you do, turn off the video. But why would you download anything? Like, why would I want that? Like, I'm going to go back and watch it again? No. That is, yeah, there it is right there. It is a sick, disgusting, compulsory addiction. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a sick, compulsory addiction. So that means that everything they're saying about this jackboot thug pig, I believe, because SA predators, they're compulsory. They're compelled. They can't stop themselves from being the predator that they are. So that's why he would download that kind of stuff. Yeah, they download stuff to, oh, really? Oh, Shield of Shame just posted it and he showed the whole thing today. This guy's a disgusting maggot. Disgusting maggot.
He asks for a $10,000 bail instead of the $250,000 requested by prosecutors.
$250,000 all cash bail is sinful.
Menin already indicted on 13 charges related to alleged illegal stops on the Las Vegas Strip. Most of the citizens seen on video who were targeted were black men. Prosecutor Chris Hamner saying many of Menin's alleged crimes in the first case are caught on camera.
The likelihood of conviction on his first case is extraordinarily high. And there are felonies and there are gross misdemeanors. But now you compound it with, while at play, this is what he's doing in his off time?
Judge Nadia Wood setting the $100,000 cash bail.
He's entrusted with a lot of power in the community by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department.
Gentile tells me he believes they will be able to come up with that money. So
they're going to be able to come up. Let me ask you a question right now. If you had $100,000 cash bail, could you come up with it? No. So then who's paying that $100,000 cash bail? Who's actually paying the money? Who's paying it? Who is it? Who's paying the money? I'm looking at the chat right now to see, who do you guys think is paying the money? He's going to come up with $100,000 cash bail? Who's got $100,000? The Fraternal Order of Police has $100,000. The Las Vegas Policeman Protection Association has $100,000. The LVPPA, look up the LVPPA videos on YouTube. LVPPA. Do me a favor, subscribe to the new channel. I've got the link in the chat right there. So we did sell, I have one more trifold to give away. Let me check my email and see if I have any. There's Crazy Uncle Bob, gotcha. Crazy Uncle Bob. Crazy Uncle Bob lives down south. Our keyword will be Manhattan. We're going to use the keyword Manhattan, Uncle Bob. That way you know I have your address. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. There it is, Uncle Bob. So because some person bought, and that person's name was Charles in New Mexico, bought a trifold. I'm going to send you off those cop cards for free, Uncle Bob. I got you, dude. I'm gonna. Does anybody else want to buy a trifold and give a trifold? Eric, I don't have your shipping address. I need your full shipping address. I need your full shipping. Email me your full shipping address and make sure you put your username in there, and I will send you off a free trifold. I will send you off a free trifold. I would love to sell one more trifold. I would love to sell one more trifold. If you guys can buy one more, I can give one more away. If you can buy one more, I will give one more away. Yeah, you got to send me in your full shipping address, Eric, with your username in there. Crazy Uncle Bob, I would put that up on the screen, but YouTube China would definitely make sure that they, and look at I plead the fifth, just putting in the support. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. It's just, yeah, his department's going to come up with $100,000 to put him out of the dungeon. Absolutely incredible. You don't get the bail money back as far as I know. I didn't get mine back from my sister who bailed me out $2,500 to Sacramento Lenny. Wow. Absolutely incredible. Fraternal Order of Police. We the people. Let's see if there's, I'll see if there's anything fresh on Reddit, and if there is.
Though Menon can be released, he also told the judge Menon's passport and weapons are with him, and if he is released, he'd be on high-level electronic monitoring. Reporting in downtown.
But he has child PORN, and he was setting people up on the Las Vegas Strip to ruin them. Okay, so here, do not do this right there. Do not do this to stop police violence. Do not buy party balloons from a supermarket. Do not mix paint with water. Do not attend marches for peace with party balloons. Let me open this bad chicken big so you guys can see it. It says, do not do this. Do not do this, okay? Oh, man. Do not buy party balloons in the supermarket. Fill them with water. Do not fill party balloons with mixture. Do not throw paint-filled party balloons at police to disable their vision, particularly targeting their visors. Don't do that. Do not use 5-step method to seriously disable police abilities to beat you and inflict grievous bodily harm on you for standing against genocide. Wow. Oh, yeah. I'm just scrolling down here to see if there's anything for us as far as police brutality here. Oh, that doesn't look nice. Cop kneels on pregnant woman and tased her in the stomach. Oh, there's no volume on that. Oh, he's got oh, look at that. Taser in her stomach. And she's screaming. Wow. Wow, that is absolutely vicious.
Nah, she taking me in the hospital.
Oh, we saw that one.
So Puri jumped at it.
Can't show it. Can't show any violence. These are things you don't see every day.
I'm voting for Donald.
Moments before 38.
I saw that one already. Oh, this is the guy who burned up the ballot box thing. You can't show a fist fight. You're not allowed to see it. If I show it, then they're gonna.
It's Friday then. It's Saturday, Sunday.
The music. I can't play the music. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm done with that.
As you can read in the caption.
No. No. No.
Tonight, this disturbing video shows a violent incident in Minneapolis where a man is shot outside his home while doing yard work. Documents say his neighbor pulled the trigger. The shooting sparking a clash between the city council and police. City leaders wrote a letter to the mayor and police chief saying MPD failed to protect this man. This afternoon, Chief O'Hara sounded off against those claims. Joe McCoy joins us now with more. Joe?
Julie, Davis Moturi and his wife moved to their new home in September of 2023. And since then, they have had...
Holy smoke, Lezo TVO. Email me, Lezo TVO, and send me your full shipping address so I have it, and I'll send you a XXX hoodie, and I'll give a trifold away. No problem. No problem. Thanks, Lezo TVO. Appreciate you, man. And I think that you might be getting one of the last XXXs.
Had nonstop issues with their next door neighbor. On Wednesday, that neighbor allegedly tried to kill Davis.
It's been 13 months of hell for Davis Moturi and his wife, living next door to John Sawchak on the 3500 block of Grand Avenue.
Try it again then, tough guy.
Stay away.
You can't throw a punch, can you?
Court documents say Moturi called police for at least 19 prior incidents, including harassment, hate speech, and verbal threats. On Wednesday, things seemingly coming to a head as Sawchak allegedly shot Moturi while he was trimming a tree.
The bullet went down through my neck and then all the way back to my spine.
Moturi speaking to us tonight from a hospital bed as he recovers from 2 broken ribs, a concussion, and the bullet that sits lodged near his spine.
I don't call the police for fun. I call because I want my family to be safe.
Moturi feels the police failed to protect his family by not arresting Sawchak during one of the various other incidents. Police Chief Brian O'Hara saying today that MPD has not arrested Sawchak yet because they don't want to get into a violent confrontation.
We are not going to bust the door down, guns blazing, and get into a deadly force situation. That's not going to happen.
Oh, but why not? But why not? You do so easily with anybody else. Why don't you? Put a 1 in the chat if these dirty jackboot thug pigs are willing to break down the door and kill people anytime they want, but not when someone's calling and saying, this guy's threatening to kill me. It's so unbelievably ridiculous. Listen to the bullshit that this cop says. Listen to the absolute and total bullshit that this cop says. This is unbelievable.
Don't want to get into a violent confrontation.
We are not going to bust the door down, guns blazing, and get into a deadly force situation.
Why
That's
aren't you?
not going to happen.
Why not?
But we will ensure the community will be safe around the clock there. Mark my
Lies.
words.
Lies.
As long as it takes to safely take this person into custody.
Councilwoman Andrea Jenkins followed O'Hara down the hall after the press conference, with the two getting in a 5-minute-long confrontation.
We have to take violent criminals off the street. So I'm not a police officer. I don't know how that gets done, but I know it needs to get done.
If you're saying you're scared, what does that do to me? You know, like you have this body armor, you have professional training. When I call for assistance, when I called for have a knife pointed at me, I had to wait hours and hours and hours.
Now, Julie, it really was quite an intense few minutes there between O'Hara and Jenkins, but I do want to note that the two shared a hug at the end of it all. Sawchak has been charged with second-degree attempted murder, first-degree assault, stalking, and harassment committed because of bias.
Stalking and harassment committed because of bias. Jason, I'm sorry, excuse me. Jason, I saw your post that you just said that they injected you. I got to be careful what I say. YouTube China. I showed something earlier with the woman when I was scrolling through there, and it's absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. So, John, if you can afford to buy one, buy one. Go to the website and buy one. They're $25 plus shipping. If you can't, then okay, got you. If you can't afford it, then shoot me an email right now to deletelaws@gmail.com. Someone can put my email address in there for you. And everybody subscribe to the new YouTube channel. There's the new YouTube channel right there. There's the new YouTube channel, First Amendment Auditor _2030. I just had to figure out a name, so I just put 2030 on the end of it. Wow. Jason, I want to get into your story, but can you email me and send me your number so I can call you on the phone? Because, Jason, I sent you a trifold. I sent you a trifold in the mail. I think that you got it. I'm pretty sure that you got it. So thanks, Let's OTVO. Yeah, beep, China. Bleep, China. It's so true. I got your shipping address, Uncle Bob, and I have that other, there's one more person, and that's going to be the person who just said they needed a trifold. Is that a free trifold or? Yeah, so that'll be the last free one that I'm going to give tonight. That'll be the last free one that I'm going to give tonight. I want to hear Jason's story too. Jason, can you, Jason, okay, cool. John, it's John Fist. John, send me an email with your username and your full shipping address. Make it so I can copy and paste it and send it, because Lezo TVO just got a hoodie then I will send you a free trifold. I sell something, I give something away. I sell something, I give something away. And that doesn't seem to cause too much controversy inside of my circles. Les OTBO, put in the chat for me. OTBO. Radak, aka Ski. I don't know what that means, but hey. Oh, you got your trifold? Yes. Yes, I told you. Listen, when you guys, so Let's OTBO got a hoodie and a trifold. And so when he got a hoodie, that then allows me to send off another trifold to other people. I want to give away everything I can because I want to get a trifold in every car in America, but I got to keep the wheels on the car. So listen, I've been on for 2 hours and I have done nothing but work since I woke up this morning. Like I have been doing nothing but work. Like I have been not taking a break. James Chamberlain was here. Claudette, Christina, Small Miracle Garages. I think I'm connected with you on Twitter now. The Bad Apples, I think it's a more than, how about, can we figure out a way to boot the bushel? It's a whole bushel. And then we have Dr. Donna was here. Jennifer Hill was here. Thank you. Oh, was he just trolling? That's okay. We'll figure it out. Aaron, did you get your hoodie? Or did you got you should have had your hoodie by now. That's for sure. Ryut Serious Audits. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Aaron, you should have got your hoodie by now. If not, check your tracking numbers. Well, we're not going to close delete laws. We're going to keep the channel open, but we can't get a lot of traction. There's 325 people here right now across 6 channels, which is really a small amount for how many subscribers we have. And it just has to do with the YouTube algorithm. And then I was put in jail for 4 months and that kind of messed everything up. So Soy Leal was here. I know Soy Leal's got those cop cards. I sent them off to you. Oh, okay. So cool. Let me know when you get that. We shipped that out last week, so you should get it. Truth Seeker, email me your full shipping address. Email me your full shipping address because I don't know if everybody else did it properly. Let me check and see. Crazy Uncle Bob was the last one I got for free. And then I've got a couple more people contacting me. I will keep your emails. I will keep your information. Okay, so I got Jason D in Ohio. I'm going to send you off a free trifold tomorrow. Jason D there's a screenshot of your information. I will send this off to you tomorrow. Jason D, I will send you off a free trifold tomorrow. Jason D, love you back, Cy. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, folks, I got to get the flock out of here. Levi Audits was here. Good to see you, Levi Audits. Good to see you. Oh, it's all the time. I try not to get involved in it. People are going to talk shit. There's nothing I can do about it. You just keep going. But thank you. Thank you for coming. April, thank you for coming. I plead the 5th. Thank you for coming. Eric, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Small Miracle Garages. You guys are awesome. Chevy, I didn't see you at the end, but I know you were here. I didn't see Cope Doggy Dog, but he's on the East Coast, so he's usually a morning guy. So I will get the flock out of here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Bruce, Mikey, Greg, moderators, thank you so much. Jody, thank you. Jessica Kerstad, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you show up. Danelle, thank you. I appreciate it. All y'all, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Eric, thank you for the support. I super appreciate it. I plead the 5th. Brick Jonesy, thank you. Jim, thank you. I appreciate you coming. Brent, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming. Stacy, you guys make sure you subscribe to the new channel. I'll leave it right there and I'll log off and I will see you guys on the next one. Mikey B. Later, Gators.